Hey everyone, I hope you are all doing well. So let's see, what do you need to know right now? Depression, resistance. There's another card. Oh, but this belongs from a different deck. Okay, let's see. So we have depression, resistance, and let's see what else. There's the feeling to know right now. Anger, suppression, and one more card. One more card for the Virgo. Oh, this one wanted to come out. Okay, and we have attachment. Okay, so I feel that for some of you, you have been in one of those situations where either you're the type of person that you don't really like to talk about whatever it may be upsetting you or disturbing you, and I feel like you just kind of try to keep going. You're quite a strong person, and then you just don't like talking about whatever it is that is disturbing your peace, if I can say that. And also for some of you, I feel like you're not necessarily upset. You feel this anger and you try to suppress this anger a lot and for a long time. And for some of you, I feel like this you were suppressing something to do with a another person. Okay, so if there is this somebody here has a very big attachment towards another person, okay, and I feel like if you, for example, are going through a separation at the moment, and I feel like you just kind of suppress all those anger, depression, the feeling of being left out, if I can say that, and or the feeling of being pushed aside, okay, but you are being advised to just go deep within and just try to get rid of all those negative feelings, because anger, depression, and all those, these are not positive feelings, they are negative feelings, and you really have to go deep within and just try to get rid of them, because I don't think it's doing you any good, and it actually will affect your different area of your life, and not in a good way. Okay, so let's see what tarot cards have to say. So I have Knight of Pentacles. I really feel like you have been, whatever the situation may be, you have been strong for too long, but I feel like now this is the time when you just cannot, your patience came to an end, if I can say that. The Tower in reverse, the World. Oh, okay, I got a few cards I want to come out. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Star, Two of Wands, we have the Nine of Pentacles, then we have the Hermit in reverse, then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I feel like, as I mentioned before, you are definitely somebody who is very strong, but also I feel like you have a lot of patience. So you were putting up with a certain situation in your life that, for some of you, it was making you very angry. For others of you, it was making you very sad. And for some of you, it was just, I feel like you were in a certain relationship that things didn't work out and you were trying to suppress all those feelings. And also, like I said, somebody here is very attached to another person. And again, you were suppressing this and you were trying, if you're going for a separation, you try not to show this. And again, you try to suppress all those feelings. And somebody here has been, and as I mentioned before, you have been left out in the cold, pushed aside. And obviously, you're trying to suppress those feelings. You're trying not to show the other person. But deep down, I feel like, you're just pretty much had enough. Regardless of your situation. And obviously you've been very patient, you've been very loyal, you were doing everything right, okay, but somehow this person still managed to excuse my language, wind you up somehow. They managed to upset you, they managed to hurt your feelings, and you feel like it was not right for that person to do so. Because you are a very ambitious person and you have a big heart and you're working really hard, and I could see that you put a lot of work in this relationship, but I feel like that's where you had enough. Okay, you just feel like everything, you're trying so hard from your side, but then this person is not trying on their side, if that makes sense. Okay, and I feel like although you talk to this person a lot, they just don't want to change, or they're not seeing how much they hurt you, okay? So they just resisting the change, or they don't want to change, basically. But you know that the more they will go on behaving like this, this relationship will end if it hasn't already. But I feel like once everything is going to settle, you're going to talk about your feelings, about your everything that's going on at the moment. For some of you, everything will be fine. This person, you will open their eyes and they will realize how much they hurt you, how they made you feel, and they will try to put a lot of work in this relationship and make this relationship work. For some of you, is, as I mentioned before, related to your personal life. But for others of you, I feel like this is just different areas in your life. It could be something to do with work, friendship, family. Take how we're raising it and leave the rest for others, okay? But for those, so somebody who is feeling very trapped, okay? And I feel this is for those of you in, I would say, romantic area, but not necessarily, okay? So you feel trapped at the moment, okay? Or maybe the way this person was behaving towards you, you were somehow feeling trapped. You feel like you couldn't get out of this relationship or this friendship or whatever the situation may be, okay? But somehow you still kind of try to suppress all those feelings and just kind of kept going, and you're quite positive person, and again, you're very strong. And you kept going. But again, I feel like you are at the end of the road. You really just can't deal with this anymore. And you feel hopeless, helpless as well, and powerless, And I feel like this person put a lot of pressure on you. So again, this to me, for some of you, it's a partner, an ex-partner, somebody from your family, somebody from work, they made you feel, they put you in a certain situation that you just feel like you cannot get out, okay? And you don't really know what to do. But just know that after all I don't know, I feel like some of you, they were actually praying as well. This is what came to my mind, that you start praying, and somehow, some way, you managed to find this kind of glimpse of hope, and you started to came with certain ideas, if this is related to work, or family, you somehow managed to find a solution to those problems or these situations, and everything will be fine, okay? Now, for those of you that this has something to do with your personal life, I feel like, again, for some of you, it might be something to do with choosing between two people. Not necessarily, but for some of you, it could be. Or maybe you have to decide between two people, or maybe you have to decide if you want to keep going ahead with this person, or kind of choosing to go on your path on your own. But I really see you looking back, and it's very hard for you to just be able to move ahead, and you're still very confused, you still don't know what to do. So for some of you, I feel like at the moment you're just really thinking really hard what to do next. But also, I feel like you, despite everything that is going on in your life, okay, you're somebody who is very independent, you're very loyal, and you're doing well for yourself. I feel like it's just this person that you're dealing at the moment is just really mentally, really playing with your mind, if I can say that. And I do apologize. I know it does not sound right, but this is what the cards are telling me. There is somebody here that is really playing with your mind and with your feelings. And it's not a nice feeling. But you're doing really well for yourself, like work-wise, financially, you are doing really, really well despite everything. It's just trying to, think outside the box. This is what is going to help you a lot. And, it will help you take the decision that you need to in order for you to get out of those negative feelings or get rid of them. But honestly, I really see that some of you in here, they feel very lonely. Maybe you feel like you don't have with who to talk to about your problems, and by all means, if you feel like you need professional help, do ask for it. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? There are people out there who will care about you. And also, I really see that somebody here is withdrawal, like they don't want to go out, they don't want to talk with the friends or the family. Or there is some sort of restriction, or maybe there is somebody who is very controlling, and they just don't let you speak with certain people, or maybe with your family, depending on how your situation or what your situation is at the moment. But I feel like, again, I really see on these cards that you are dealing with somebody who is very controllable, also very pushing, and they demand in your time a lot, and that leaves no time for yourself, or maybe even to go out with your friends, or maybe just talking, even like a quick phone call to your family. So in case you are dealing with somebody, maybe you went abroad, or maybe you just moving with somebody and things are not going great, you know, things are rocky at the moment. I can really see you here really struggling. You're feeling very lonely, depressed. You're not in a very good mindset, if I can say that. And I really see this person being very mean to you, but I really see that you are, as I mentioned before, you are at the end of your theater, or you know, at the end of patience, if I can say that, and you are about to just stand your ground, you know, fight for your rights, and then, you know, this person is going to be shocked, okay, because so far you always just kind of, you always did whatever the other person say or ask you to do, but now that you had enough of everything, I really see you standing up for you know, fighting back and just standing your ground and just fighting for your right, you know, and this person is going to be shocked. So let's see what is going to happen. What is going to happen? Actions. What the viewer can expect to happen. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse, and then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I see that this person, now that you're about to leave or, you know, deal with everything, they're not going to do well financially. So maybe they were counting on you to bring in the money, if I can say that, but financially they're not going to do well without you. Or maybe you feel like you want to get out of this situation that you're now, but financially you just can't do it. But I really feel like you want to do something about the situation, but you just don't really know how to do it. And I really see like this person is really trying to manipulate you a lot. They're trying to deceive you, you know. It's not very nice energy, this person that is around you, that you're dealing with at the moment. I have to admit that. You know, but I see you also, you're refusing to stop fighting or to stop believing that you deserve better, and you know, to stand for your ground, and you're refusing to do that. And I feel like, you know that expression, you're not going to go down without a fight. So let me see, at the bottom of the deck you have Page of Pentacles. So I feel like at the end of the day, by you being so resistant and everything and really standing up for yourself after a long time, I feel like good news is going to come your way. So if you wanted to get out of this relationship, you will find a way, or somebody's going to help you. If you wanted to, I don't know, let's say get out of a certain situation, your work, you know, everything is going to be fine. So Page of Pentacles, it's all about good news, success, you know, things ending up the way that you want them to. So it's just a matter of I would say you know, standing your ground, staying positive, just do you. Let me just see. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like despite everything that has happened, you know, you're going to be fine. You're going to get some support. As I mentioned before, you will get some support to somebody is going to help you to make things, to sort out things for you, and then you're going to be fine, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here. Thank you so much for watching it, and I really hope this video helped. Bye.